Hello and welcome to my creative castle. Today's video is a yarn unboxing. Yay for yarn unboxings! We love yarn unboxings. Go ahead and ask me, hey May, where is our yarn coming from today for our yarn unboxing? Well, it is from the Knit Pigs Halloween Spooky Sale. That's right. So let me see. Trying to get this tape undone. Trying very hard to not use the scissors too much because we don't want to cut our yarn, right? So let's see if I can pull this last bit of tape off of here. And let's see what's in the yarn. We got some paper. Okay, that's good. What do we have in here? Ooh, we got some fun yarn. Look at this. Okay, my friends. Well, I'm going to go put the camera on the tripod and consult my order one more time. And then I'll get right back with you and we'll go over what's in this box together. Let's see, did I get there? I think so. Okay, well, let's see what was in the box. The very first yarn that I'm sure you saw on top is called Woodland Tweed. And this is a number 4 worsted, but it's considered an Aran, A-R-A-N, a heavy worsted. So it's a little thicker than some of your other ones, right? It is 80% merino wool, 15% alpaca, and 5% viscose, and that's your tweed. Right now the color that we got is called Black Trumpet, which it is supposed to be a really dark green, a green so dark it's almost black with these like light kind of a, I think, tan, beige, brown kind of nuts to it, kind of some coffee and tan nuts to it. So I can't wear beige and tan, but with just a little bit of tweed, I can, right? If it was the main color, it'd be no, but a little bit of tweed, yes. I can't wear some greens, but I can wear the darker greens, and the greens that are so dark, they're almost black, I can definitely wear. So I'm excited to have this in the house. Now, that's 15% alpaca. This is a hand wash yarn, right? And so just keep that in mind, right? That I don't mind making a cardi out of it all for myself, or maybe even a sweater. Merino wool and alpaca, so soft. So for me, I am thinking about using this for like not even just a cardi, but like a sweater, right? So maybe some beautiful cables or something. That's what this says to me. This says gorgeous sweater. And I think they recommend about a US size 6 to 9 knitting needle, so that 4 to 5.5, and for your crochet hook, that IJK range, so your 5.5 to 6.5. This is gorgeous. So have not ever worked with it before, okay? So I did only get the one color that was on sale. Okay, you just know I had to get some of this. This is a Swish bulky. You know I love my Swish. Swish is 100% superwash merino wool. It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite yarns, and this is the color Copper, which is a really nice dark brown. You know, I have a lot of Swish, but I didn't have any in Copper, so this I'm excited about. I think the hanks on this are about 135, 36, 37 yards. But just like your other Swish, right, you can machine wash it. I would say gentle cold, lay flat to dry. The label may say tumble dry. I don't know for sure, but I tend to not do that, right? But you do, you wash, you make a swatch, you try it out, how you would want to wash your project, and you make that decision. So I'm excited. This definitely for Swish, you know, for me, Swish is Swish is like for anything, in my opinion, because it is machine washable. You could definitely do blankets with it. You could do baby blankets. You could do baby garments. You could do full size blankets with this. I haven't done it yet, but you know I'm thinking about it. But I also just like to wear Swish, right? Like with this copper, I could also see myself making like a sweater. The Swish, 100% merino, definitely in next to your skin yarn, so like a sweater, but also a cardi would work. Also scarves, hats, shawls, any of those winter wear accessories things. Because it's so bulky, it's going to be a nice thick yarn. It's going to be nice and heavy, right? So this is a yarn that's definitely going to keep you warm, whether you use it in whether it's, you know, a cardi, or whether, you know, it's a scarf or a shawl or a hat or gloves or mittens, maybe probably not mittens or something, but it's going to keep you warm. It's going to be soft. So what else did we get in the box? We got some of the animation in 2 different colors. Now, animation is a number 3 DK weight yarn. It is 100% mercerized cotton. I got some in black and I got some in jade. Now, you've seen me use this some on the channel. It is, I have yet to make garments out of it. We might, though, you never know. But it's definitely a good all-purpose kind of a cotton that you can do, you know, like cell phone pouches. You can do dish towels. I've made a washcloth out of it, like a little, you know, you could use it for dishcloths. You could also use it for washcloths. You can use it for hand towels. You can use it for market bags. Definitely doilies. I'm getting this in a lot of different colors because, you know, I see things like decor with it, like table runners and doilies and different colors for different seasons, right? So, you know, I've already got this in in reds, and I think I've got it in the darker jalapeno green. I've got it in some browns, and I was like, you know what? You might as well just add a little black and a little jade to what you have. And that way, if you get inspired to make, you can use this for like placemats, right? That kind of a thing. A centerpiece on a table. So lots of purposes for this. It's a very, very affordable machine washable cotton. Some people definitely say you can do garments with it, so you never know. I haven't gotten that adventurous with it yet. You know, mostly what I've done with it is things like washcloths, water bottle slings, and doilies. So, but I wanted to be ready. I want to have it in the house when the inspiration strikes me, right? So what else do we have in the box? I think mostly what else we have in the box, let me see here, is, let's see, we got lots of other yarn in here, but I think it's probably mostly all, okay, Brava, the Halloween sale over at Knit Picks was during the time when they were still, Brava was the yarn of the month, right? And so, you know, I was grabbing up all the Brava. So they had the Brava tweed, and I wanted to make sure I had it in a few more colors. I'd worked with that chimney a little bit. I really liked it, so I wanted to get it in, okay, I got it in the color Red, which is supposed to be kind of like a off-white or like a winter white. I got it in the color Poinsettia, which I'm pretty sure is this one, which is a red. Now, I also got it in 2 other colors here, but I can't tell you for sure what I have in my hands. Okay, I know that I got it in the color Wreath, which is like a green. You know, I'm already, you know what I'm thinking. And then, you know, I got it in Pumpkin Bread, which is an orange. Yeah. So, but I can't tell the green from the orange right now, okay? If you don't know that yet, by the way, if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is me. I love yarn. I love to knit and crochet. Those are my hobbies. And I also happen to have been born visually impaired, legally blind, and completely colorblind. So I mostly knit and crochet by feel. So that's why I'm struggling with these labels. Yes, I can still read that it says Brava tweed. I know this is a worsted weight yarn. I know that these skeins are about 200 and about 218 yards, something like that. With the Brava tweed, I know when I've used the Brava worsted, right? It's the worsted weight. It's the same thing as US size 6 to 9 knitting needle, so that 4 to 5.5 knitting needle. And I would say for your crochet hook, your 5.5 to your 6.5 with that, maybe even up to a 7. I don't know, that might be a little pushing it for my taste, but you know, depends on your project. So anyways, so that's why I can't tell the wreath, right, the green from the pumpkin bread as well, because I'm colorblind, right? So but I think I'm trying to determine what else which ones. I'm hoping I have at least one wreath in my hands to show y'all, and at least one pumpkin bread. But I really I can tell the wren, right, the white and the poinsettia apart, but I don't have the ability to distinguish green from orange, unfortunately. So, but you know, with the white and the red, in whichever of these are green, I'm thinking about maybe like a Christmas project, right? I mean, does the red and the white and the green not say Christmas project, Christmas blanket, something like that would be, I think, really fun to do a Christmas blanket, Christmas sweater. I don't know yet. Now with the pumpkin bread, with the orange, you just know I was thinking about what, more pumpkins? Yeah, if you watched my first few videos of the week, I crocheted up a pumpkin. I knit a pumpkin, and then I shared them with y'all on Finish It Friday, the spice and clove free patterns from Knit Picks. Now, like I said in those videos, they made them with the Wool of the Andes Sport, the number 2 yarn, and some people see that on a pattern and like, forget it, I don't want to crochet with a 2 yarn, and that's okay. But remember, it's a pumpkin. We can do it in whatever yarn we want, right? So, in my opinion, I got that pumpkin bread tweed because I'm feeling the need to make a tweed pumpkin. I am. So, that's why I stocked up on some more Brava and some tweed, because I'm thinking we need to do a tweed pumpkin, and I'm thinking that I need to do some kind of tweed Christmas project. So I don't know if it's going to be a clothing item like a sweater or a cardi or a skirt or a dress, or if it's going to just be like a blanket, because I could definitely see like a big crochet, ripple stitch blanket or something, or knit. I knit and crochet, so either one would definitely be fun. But I just know when these sales happen, right, when there's a sale, I'm always thinking what am I gonna want to make in the future, what's coming up. So that was where my mind was at. Get some of this, get stocked up, get ready for upcoming projects. And I don't have definitive this is for sure what I want to do with that yarn, but my mind was thinking ahead. So and then the other yarn that I did get is I did get just a little bit more of the I think this is more tweed. This feels like the worsted, the Brava worsted. I knew I got some bulky in there, and that's what this is. This is a little bit more of your Brava bulky. So this is the strands for your Brava bulky. I knew I had some Brava bulky hiding in that box. So this is, now the Brava tweed is 97% acrylic and 3% viscose for the tweed, whereas your Brava bulky is a 100% acrylic, all machine washable. And this is just the color Dublin. It's a really nice dark green. I bought it before. It's the same dark green that is in this blanket, the Victorian Star from Glenda at Creative Grandma, free YouTube tutorial, okay? I use the Dublin in that. Love it. It's definitely a dark green that I can wear, but also I used pretty much almost, I've got less than a skein left in the Dublin in the Brava bulky, and I think it's great for color work blankets, right? Like the one behind me, I think it's great because it kind of gives you that sort of autumnal earthy feel. I still got a lot of the pea pod, which is the lighter green behind me. So I could do another autumnal theme blanket, but I also think I could do the Dublin. I've got more of the red in the bulky, so again we could do a Christmas project with it. You know, I want to be ready for all kinds of Christmas projects, so I was looking at the fact that I went through almost all of my Dublin on that blanket, and I tend to think that this Dublin makes it's just a nice Christmas green. And so I was like, well, just in case I want to make a Christmas blanket out of that, because I don't know what I'm going to be interested in making here in the future, but I really do hope to get a Christmas blanket done this year. So, but we'll see, right? Because I got so many ideas, only 2 hands. Haven't turned into an octopus yet, right? Or I can work on 4 projects at the same time, like knit and crochet at the same time. That's my fantasy. Hasn't happened yet. So, only so much time and only 2 hands. So, I don't know if we'll actually get a Christmas blanket done yet or not this year, but you can tell, right, from this order, that's where my mind was. So I think that finally, I'm trying to reach into this box and feel for anything else in here that I might have missed to show you all, because my mind, sometimes I'm like, is that everything that I ordered? And, I tend to think that I think this is more tweed yarn that's down in there, and more of the Brava bulky. So, okay, my friends. Well, you say hello in the comment section. Let me know, have you worked with any of these yarns before, right? Have you worked with Brava? Have you worked with Brava tweed? The swish, and of course this gorgeous Woodland tweed. Have you worked with any of these yarns before? What are your thoughts? What are your experiences? Yes, I'm making the video, but we're a whole community of people out here on the internet, so your opinions and experiences matter too. So if you have something in the comment section or an experience that you want to put out there and share with us, we'd love to hear from you. I just might shout you out in a video, okay? And of course, let me know what you would make with any of these yarns, right? Like this beautiful animation. Have you done garments with animation yet? Because I haven't, and I'm still on the fence about it. It's pretty soft. Like, I used that little dishcloth, what I thought was going to be a dishcloth. I ended up using it for a washcloth. To me, it was soft enough. So after that experience, I am leaning more towards garments with it. But I want to hear from you if you've made a garment with it, or if you're just thinking like, no, it's just really for placemats and, you know, like water bottle slings and, table runners and doilies. Is definitely good for doilies. But let me know your thoughts on that. And this is the size of the strands. I don't think I showed you the size of the strands as a DK weight. And as a DK weight, I don't think I even said, but I think I use about a 5, 6, or 7 knitting needle on this, and with the crochet hook, I think I usually use a G crochet hook on this. I think about the 4.25 is usually what I do with this. Okay, my friends, well, thank you so much for listening. And until next time, happy stitching. Bye-bye for now.